Warm greetings to all the viewers of this presentation. I am Devanshi Agarwal of class 8D. Today I am going to present before you my geography project, and the topic is current pandemic situation and its effect on internal or interstate migration. This pandemic has impacted the internal migration of India in several ways. The most highlighted problem is the reverse migration of migrant workers across the states. Migrant workers walked down miles after miles with their belongings and even with their families to reach their native villages or homes. Due to the restrictions imposed by the government, the workers couldn't find any means of transport, so they had to travel on foot. This situation was generated because the workers lost their jobs as some worked in factories and some in households. This led to lack of money and starvation. These large crowds of workers caused a speedy spread of the virus. Thus, and also they couldn't find any medical accessibility because of the lockdown in the country. It is approved that only 19% of workers felt that their housing conditions were better at the destination, and only 32% of workers reported that the general living conditions were better at the destination than at the native places. Thus, we can imagine the trouble they were facing leaving the destinations or workplaces. The current migration rate for India in 2021 is minus 0.356 per thousand population. In the figures, it is 5240960. People are mostly migrating from states like Kerala, Punjab, Delhi to West Bengal, Bihar, and Uttar Pradesh, as you can see in the map in the slide. There are states like Punjab and Kerala that are heavily dependent on these migrant workers for agriculture, domestic work, and other such jobs. The whole world has witnessed a state of standstill, be it socially or economically. Education of children like us has experienced a shutdown because we cannot go to schools as they can become the hotspots. Thus, the entire system is now dependent on the online or virtual mode of communication. The mass issue is the increasing death rate of people who are infected by the virus. Daily, we are hearing thousands of people dying. Adding to that, we always think of going out during stressful situations, but in this case, stepping out of our house has become risky. Celebrations like marriages and festivals are also limited, like only 100 or 200 people are allowed at wedding destination. To keep in touch with our close ones, we are holding virtual meetings and calls so that we can celebrate together at the same time. The disadvantages of this situation do not limit to this. Important matches are being cancelled because of the health issues of the sportsmen and the stadiums becoming the hotspots, thus affecting a great loss in the field of sports. Moving on, this pandemic has negatively impacted the economy of India. India faced a contraction of 24% in its GDP management, approved by the Ministry of Statistics. In this situation, the import and export of raw materials for the industries became extremely difficult because all the borderlines were closed. The laborers were also refrained from working in the factories or workplaces like offices. The business people started working from home. Thus, they received less salary. Transportation is a key element for marketing as well as agriculture, which was not available. The entertainment industry was at a loss because the actors were not convinced to go to their workplaces. As migrant workers play a very important role in India's economy, they suffered from unemployment. Even we faced a lot of issues as the trend of traditional shopping went off the track. The government gave its level best to protect us from this virus, and as a shield, they enforced certain policies and rules. One of the most important is Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. This stimulus was announced on 12th May 2020. This mission advantaged 10% of India's GDP for laborers, farmers, small, medium, and large enterprises, industries, and honest taxpayers in the country. Garib Kalyan Rojgar Abhiyan, a mission to address the issues of returnee migrant workers and similarly affected rural population by COVID-19 pandemic through a multi-pronged strategy of providing immediate employment and livelihood opportunities to the distressed. Diksha is built on open source technology made in India and made for India, which incorporates internet scale technologies and enables several use cases and solutions for teaching and learning. By early identification and prevention of potential risk of infection in you and others, Arogya Setu enables better safety for those around you, acting as a shield of protection for all your loved ones. The app helps Government of India identify hotspots, hence aiding in curbing the spread of the infection. Punishing the ones not following rules and regulations, especially in these times, is a very smart and effective initiative taken by most of the state governments in India. Triplet T Triple T formula helps to spread awareness among people to take this current situation seriously and do the testing, treatment, and tracing with responsibility. Yes, we all agree that this is an unprecedented situation, but we all need to keep hope and be positive. We should extend a helping hand to as many people as possible. I hope you all enjoyed my presentation. Thank you and stay safe.